about what's happening for them in the present and unfolding for them over the next 4 weeks, please and thank you. I just heard, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Forgive yourself. And don't be judgmental and harsh and critical with yourself when these patterns rear up, because you're literally fueling that fear. You're fueling the illusion of the fear, false evidence appearing real. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, 3, 2. Someone needed to hear that. And 1. All right, showing up as the Knight of Cups. Very, very, very cool. I just want to put my cards. I like to have my cards in a certain order so I can kind of catch them, you know. The Sun card coming out. The 7 of Cups. This is in the past. Okay. Yep. 9 of Swords just came out in the present. That old fear popping off again, that inner saboteur. But you're victorious. You're overcoming this, because I've got the Chariot card as well. 6 of Pentacles in the future and the Fool card in the future. I like it. Overarching energy, Page of Wands. I'm digging that. 7 of Swords in the back end, King of Cups in the back end, and the World card in the back end. Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's see. A little sip of tea. All right, so I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the back end energy. Definitely some type of an ending, collective, some type of an ending. I'm going to get clarification on it, but I'm looking at the World card, the 7 of Swords, and the King of Cups. I definitely feel like in the past, I feel like now with the King of Cups, that can also be indicative of alcohol, right? And overdoing it. So whether you yourself have been battling those types of issues and or dealing with other people in that light, I feel like something came to an end with relation to that. And I'll get clarification. Maybe you've realized finally that I don't feel like it's you necessarily as much as, got to hide up the nudie booties here. Yeah, I don't feel like it's you as much as it is the other person that we're dealing with. I feel like obviously some type of omission, some type of not speaking truth on some level was occurring with this person. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I feel like there was some type of an ending, like you're done. You've had enough of it. Maybe you've already ended allowing this person around you because it's triggering to you. I feel like with the Sun card in the past, you definitely saw the light. You definitely had some type of a shift. You had some type of a shift, right? Of your perception. There was a lot of confusion. With this person. It's like the 7. Okay, wait, first of all, the Sun card. It's like this shift. I just feel like you finally saw the light. That's what's coming through. You saw the light with this person and their habits and realized that you couldn't save this person. And I feel like this person looked up to you on some level because they like saw you as like that you've already overcome a lot of these things. Maybe you, not necessarily the addiction aspect of it, but again, like they see you following your own intuition or whatnot and wanted to kind of like lean in on you. I don't know, this is coming in really fast, but I just feel like you really saw the light that this was making you slip back in. Like they saw you as this Knight of Cups. Sorry, guys. Oh God, they saw you as this Knight of Cups, like really playful, fun, you know what I mean? Living your life, living through your heart type of thing, really truthful, very integrous, right? And I just feel like with the 7 of Cups, this led to confusion for you. Like, I feel like you were feeling triggered. I feel like they were putting too much on you. Like they were like, it's like they were really, just leaning into you a little bit too heavy. You know what I mean? Like putting it all on you. And with the Gambler card, the archetype, the shadow aspect of it, it says here, relying on luck rather than hard work. Like they didn't want to put in their own work, so to speak, is what's coming through. And so they're like just relying on your energy. I'm almost picking up on energy vampire as well. Anywho, this really caused a lot of confusion for you. So I feel like you did cut ties with this person. For others of you, I just really feel like, again, I don't know if this person had an addiction problem or not. This could also be somebody that you had a romantic relationship with, you know what I mean? Somebody that you are working with or a situation. But I just feel like ultimately you realize you had this shift of perception that I can't do this anymore and I have to walk away. And so anyway, what's happening in the present right now, this is interesting. I'm getting really hot. Like spirit's really pummeling through me right now. I'm getting really hot myself. But it's like right now, you're experiencing a resurgence, some type of like anxiety or fear. I just feel like you're questioning yourself, like your own old habits. Maybe you're being hard on yourself because you exited the situation from this person. It's like, you can't do that. Don't do that. Don't judge yourself and be hypercritical when these types of patterns like rear up. All you have to do is make the choice to face it head on instead of avoiding it. Face the inner saboteur, face what's within you, do that journaling, do that meditation, pray for it, pray on it, ask for guidance. It's like when you face it head on, you take the power away from it. I feel like what's happening in the present is you are moving away from that. So here is the dark, right? It's like letting anxiety and fear, like those lyrics said, I'm afraid, I'm letting the fear of the fear get in my own way and make you feel like you have to stop, right? And it's like, nope, you're transitioning. The nights are all about transitioning. And even if this is a lesson that you've already learned and you've been integrating this in your life, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, you're making progress. You're transitioning. Don't let anyone else tell you differently, including your own inner saboteur. It's like, let yourself, the best way to shift the sadness and the fear is to let yourself be light and playful. Do something that brings you absolute joy. Do the extra things that bring you nourishment, that make you feel good. One of the things that I do is a nice warm spot of tea. It's like a warm hug for the soul. Do you know what I mean? If you're into artistry, draw, paint, sketch, dance, sing. Get outside in Mother Nature. Do whatever you know helps you shift out of that. Take the power away from it, right? It's like, here's more movement. The Chariot. It's like, you are overcoming this. You are victorious. There is movement in this situation. Do you know what I mean? It's like, this is also about being soul led. This is also about continue on the path. You've already overcome this. You've already had success, like trusting your inner knowing, acting on it, seeing the positive results, seeing really great outcomes. And so that's what being soul led means. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you're either going to let your soul lead you from the heart, or you're going to let your ego, your mind lead you. And the ego tends to lean into more of the fear-based type thinking, right? So I definitely see really good movement. Like, this is totally temporary. It's like, tell yourself that these are only temporary experiences. Nothing ever lasts forever. Do you know what I mean? What's unfolding